learning more now about a possible motive in the assassination of Charlie Kirk. So Doug Wazader is live in Washington this morning to talk to us. Doug, good morning.
Good morning.
Doug, we watched yesterday prosecutors outlining what seems to be a strong case against Robinson. He showed no emotion. The texts really give insight into his motives and thoughts. What was your takeaway from those?
Well, yeah, I mean, prosecutors have laid out what appears to be a good portion of their case, which would be using his alleged words against him, indicating that even his mother said that he was apparently more politically agitated over recent months, over the past year, that he had taken on kind of gay and trans issues, and there are expressions of anger toward Charlie Kirk as well. So there may be within all of that a possible motive. Prosecutors don't have to have a motive, but it can certainly help them make the case more convincing to a jury.
It can, for sure. Let's talk about this on Capitol Hill. Boy, some fiery moments as FBI Director Kash Patel was talking to senators, and two specifically, things got very heated.
Yeah, Kash Patel was fending off attacks against his management of the agency, getting rid of some FBI employees and so on, but also had to talk about the investigation into the Charlie Kirk assassination, including a post that he had made at one point indicating that a subject was in custody when in fact that was not apparently the person they were looking for, and that individual had to later be released. And what he essentially told lawmakers was that he was trying to get as much information to the public as quickly as possible, and suggested that he probably used the wrong turn of phrase when he said that the subject was in custody when he should have said a subject. Either way, it was not the person that they were ultimately looking for.
Doug, he also mentioned more than 20 people potentially they're looking into that may have known about this. Not saying they're going to file charges, but they're expanding this investigation.
Yeah, the roommate, the romantic partner, however this individual is described, clearly knew some things about this, at least after the fact. And by the case the prosecutors have presented thus far, there's no indication that that partner went to authorities, but there are indications that that person is clearly cooperating with investigators.
Finally, real quick, the president and the first lady, they're in the UK right now with a big visit planned there.
Yeah, big state visit to the UK. They're going to meet with the King, and then the president will also sit down with Keir Starmer, the British Prime Minister.
All right, we'll leave it there for today. Doug, good to see you as always. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's Doug Wazader live in Washington.